Okay, music is playing. We're starting very shortly. Drop the link for Cam. Link for Cam. It's a joke. It's a joke, guys. It's a joke. It's a joke, everybody. Calm down. Calm down. Hey, guys. Oh, wait. The music wasn't even playing. What the hell am I doing? Okay, now the music's playing. Okay. Well, sometimes you have immature time. Anyways, guys, I'm here with Ronald. He's visiting the studio. Just coming through. What do you think, man? What do you think of Coney Island? What do you think about the studio? The studio is over. You like the overpriced studio?
And the overpriced hot dogs.
Hey, it's cool. Thank you for coming to visit me here in the studio. It's live, joining live.
I thought I was going to meet you in real life once, but I never thought I would ever see the studio live.
What do you think? What do you think about this grandiose studio? Did you like all the different sets?
I did like all the different sets. I just your collection of sunglasses and other things too. I've been looking at.
So. Oh yeah, next to the prancing Cam Elites.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
It's a pretty cool collection there. The watch collection, it's okay. It's nothing to sneeze at, but
better than mine.
Look, it's different. It's different.
It's different, yeah.
I need more variety. I definitely need more variety, right?
You don't need any more Rolex watches, Tim.
I don't.
Maybe one bimetal one, and that's it.
Why the hell do you think I'm so kind of bored of Rolexes? Pull up the chair. Let's just
all right, we'll talk a bit here
for 5 minutes, and then you gotta run. You gotta go, man.
I do.
He's gotta go.
I've got some things to do in New York while I'm here, so it's dual purpose visit.
Dual purpose. Hopefully they can hear you. I don't know. Can you guys hear?
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, maybe you're gonna have to talk a
little bit closer to the microphone here. Yeah.
Well, technically this microphone's. Oh, where's the roommate? Roommate is yelling, but where is she? Anyways, doesn't really matter.
Probably.
I
don't think so.
Yeah, because if the roommate was home, she would be yelling at me right now, but we can't hear her. So it is what it is, guys. Yeah. It is what it is. Who is the person? And he not off his shoes, and he did not take. You did take off your shoes.
Of course, I took off my shoes.
Yeah, what you talking about, roommate? Come on, man. Roommate, come on, man. Work with the program. David H. Closer is better. Thank you.
Yeah.
Jean Cartier, welcome to the show. I was gonna have Ronald over yesterday, but unfortunately, we had the whole Asheen show with the Asheen coming on and doing the big program. You have to, by the way, you have to go back.
I have to go back and look at that. Actually, that's something I'll do later this week for sure.
100%. René de la Ponce, Cam the advisor. Don't forget to turn on the light off after the 10 p.m. Big kiss. Cam the advisor. That's good. Cure for soft cock. P Pfizer. Hey, listen. I mean, I'm sorry. Was my interview yesterday soft cock? Let's make a poll. Was yesterday's interview with Oishin soft clock? There we go. Yes or no? There we go. We're gonna find out soon. If you guys don't know who Ronald is, you have to go back into the archives. He's the OG viewer.
Yes.
We loved his late night rants.
Yes,
pretty funny.
Night and day. So I met Tim, and he helped me through the pandemic a bit. We were totally locked down in Quebec.
Early days.
In Montreal, and that's when I started watching his show. You know, you couldn't leave the house. I think I found you through Archie Luxury somehow. I think that's the connection.
I was doing live streams there, and then I started doing live streams of my own.
And you forked your own show, and then you started doing your show, and I started coming onto your show.
Yes,
and that's sort of how we met. And the show, very few people back. It was more like a hobby, right?
Oh yeah, it was just we were just doing it. I was just doing it as a test for my other live stream
Yeah,
that I
for
wanted
sure.
to do. And then that live stream took a life of its own, and here we are.
Yeah, here we are. And we also had a great time earlier today, guys. You can check out the video. I got a tour of Coney Island. We talked watches. We had very interesting hot dogs, a little bit overpriced, and we had some very good IPAs.
We did.
We totally did.
I'm still recovering from those IPAs.
Those were heavy, even after the walk to your place. Yeah. They're good.
Walk.
But
you even got the tour of the walk that I was doing every day back then. So
yeah. And then we also came across many drivable high-end German cars with almost bullet holes through the doors. I'm just wondering what the hell happens in this neighborhood of Tim's.
It is a lot of. I think I'm telling you. I think
it's got to be the body shops.
The
nearby.
Body shops.
Yeah.
This is where there's a lot of body shops. So don't worry about that. Dom, welcome to the show. I like Ronald since day one. By the way, Dom, I think he's the oldest subscriber on my channel.
Like, hey, Dom, how you doing, bro?
Yeah,
I can't hear you because Tim's
got it's in the chat. It's everybody's
in the chat. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, we actually
normally you're wearing headphones.
Oh, I am wearing a headphone. See on the other side.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Where is everybody? Nobody's joining the stream, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I gotta tell you,
we got a lot of viewers this afternoon, though.
We had a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun. Yesterday's show gave me a VD. Ooh, Ray, stop it.
That's harsh, man. Jeez.
Tim would love it in the Blackpool. Holy Panda. Hot dog smashed. You guys smashed hot dogs. We'll love it. Is OC coming on today? Let me get some OC love. I don't know, maybe a little bit later. But yeah, I'm gonna start it up here. I have to let Ronald.
I gotta bounce, guys.
Ray, he's got to bounce. I give him the directions. It's quite easy.
Yeah, quite easy to get to the train station there. Yeah, so I'll take that back. And
because he took the Uber here.
Yeah,
and I told him, like, man, save your money. Take the train.
The Uber was more expensive than what I thought, but I did get a nice view of everything on the way. Good. The traffic wasn't bad
because you went around the Beltway.
That's right. So I haven't done that before. So I got a nice view of everything, which was cool. But the traffic going back is going to be horrendous, and I'm taking the train.
Take the train. It's cheap. They'll take it directly. And we're going to try to do a live stream tomorrow in the city. Okay?
Yeah, we're going to be in the city. Tim and I are going to go.
The Diamond District.
The Diamond District.
At 4:00, probably.
That's it.
Okay. Let's just hope. All right?
All right.
So, Ronald, guys, upvote for Ronald. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay?
We'll see you tomorrow in the next one.
Yeah.
All right. Peace out, Tim.
Thank you for hopping on, man. I really appreciate you stopping by.
Yes. This has been awesome.
It's pretty cool, right?
Collection, guys. His collection, his Rolex. Guys, his Rolex collection is insane. I'm just blowing out. So the fact that you were able to get every one of those pieces at retail, man, kudos to you.
That's the only way I could do it. This is the only way I could do it.
This is the only way I can afford my stuff, right? I can't pay gray market prices. I'll be broke.
Gray market prices are insane.
They
especially right now. I'm gonna take a look at some gray market prices right now.
Okay.
We'll see it. We'll see how it is.
All right, Tim. We'll see you in the next one.
Hey, tomorrow.
All
right.
That's it.
And sorry, gonna find your way. Sorry, guys. No, that's not Ron the Shrink. This is Ronald, from the OG. He's like a computer programmer from back in the day. Fortunately, I wish I could say goodbye to the guy, but nobody's on the show. It's a quiet day after yesterday's blow up, guys. Yesterday was a massive. Ridiculous. The roommate is only coming home now, so maybe you'll see her on the way out. I don't know. Yeah, how far is the roommate? Because it'd be cool if Ronald could say hello to the roommate. The market is crashing. Holy shit! Is it? Watches and find Tim trying to usher. No, he's got to go. He told me he only has like 5 minutes. I already kept him for 15. Time goes so fast, dude. We had a live stream. It felt like half hour, but she's at JFK. What the hell? The roommate is at JFK, Ronald. What? Why?
She's leaving the country.
Yeah, it's weird. Huh. Ronald the McDonald. Damn. Kudos to AC3. Yeah, well, none of this would be possible without his original live streams, guys. So it's pretty crazy. Uh check his pockets. Check the Pepsi Timmy. No, come on, guys. Come on. I'm gonna see him tomorrow. How much to mute Timmy? It's $20. It's $20 for 20 minutes, guys. Let me show you. Roommate, how can you handle Tim drunk ass 24/60? Ronald, take care, man. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And I got your stuff. I have some of Ronald's stuff to bring to him tomorrow. So yeah, it was crazy day. I was hanging out with Ronald for the past like what 5 hours. We had a lot of fun. Wow, a lot of fun. Let's uh let's talk watches, guys. Let's talk watches. Here we go. By the way, I was just checking David SW and they got some new stuff. The new stuff. Let's see here. There's some incredible, incredible new pieces over at David SW. And we're gonna take a look at them right now. Holy bike, check this out. There's new offshore. Looks like the prices for APs are collapsing. Because that is the cheapest AP Royal Oak offshore that I've seen. We got Cartier with a blue bezel. That's the PVD bezel. Yeah, the PVD bezel. Mike K, £1 79 says cheap super chats are great. Link for 4P. We can drop the link for 4P, of course. No problem there. By the way, guys, if you want to buy, there's a new feature. You can gift membership gifting. If you got some money, you could buy other viewers memberships. It's freaking incredible, and people get to try out what it's like to be a member. Drop the link for 4P. By the way, I was going over yesterday's Paul's reply to Sheen, but I wasn't able to go through the whole thing. Hopefully, maybe we'll continue that discussion tomorrow. What is this? Nikoi Sheen's O Leonard. Interesting. £4.49. New Air King on my wrist. A freaking love it. Congratulations on the new Air King. They actually have one on David SW. It's not cheap. It's not cheap, but you know what? It still hasn't sold. It's 13.5. It went on live yesterday, and I would have expected it to be already sold, but it's still here. So I'm guessing 13.5. People don't want to pay 13.5 for the new Air King. It's kind of disappointing. Oh, by the way, looking at the poll, was yesterday's interview with Asheen soft clock? And 67% of people said yes. But were the viewers soft clock? Tim's neighbor, £1 79. Another strange man enters and leaves the apartment. Thank you, Tim's neighbor. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah. It is what it is, guys. It just happens. $20 for 20 minutes, right? Yes. Then somebody's gonna have to jump on and run the show for me. So I don't know where the hell is everybody. What is today even? Today's what, Tuesday? Oh, we got Brian. Hey, Brian.
Timmy, I saw you had a friend there, but you're alone, so I just thought I'd hop on here and
Yeah.
help
He
out
had
watch.
to go. He told me, Ronald. I mean, he was just at my place. I was hanging out. I did a small live stream with him earlier today. Went to Coney.
Yeah.
He checked out my my watches. Yeah, but he lives in the city, and he needed to go, and he told me not to keep him too long because we yeah,
Yeah.
it's tough. Mike K. Oh, by the way, Brian, you sent me the shirt, right?
Should be on its way.
Shit, man, thank you so much because I got an email. I got an email with the
Oh, yeah.
tracking,
Okay, good. Yep.
dude. Okay, let's not talk about it. But thank you so much. I really appreciate
Don't talk about it.
it. Mike K. Sorry, Tim. My super chat was a bad joke referencing last night's stream. Paul isn't here. I don't think. Well, he
I'm
might
here.
be. You never
Make,
know.
make bad jokes about me. That's okay.
Mm, let me 1 second. Let me just go grab a Red Bull. I'll be right back. Just a second, okay?
I'll talk to the audience. Oh, you got a super chat while you're leaving. I'll save that for Tim to read because he does them so well. Mike K, evening. How are you? I know I come on and everybody leaves. Hopefully. Ooh, Holy Panda gifted 5 Tim Wright memberships. Dang. Memberships are going up. Memberships are going up. Memberships going up, Timmy.
Shit.
Super chats.
Clock tag on 18 pounds. Here's $20 for 20 minutes of Tim muted as previously agreed upon. Very nice doing business with you. This could be a long and fruitful relationship. Oh, fuck. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Brian, you're gonna have to run the show for me. I guess I'm gonna pull up the chat and you do all the talking. I'm gonna put 20 minutes on the clock. What is right now?
You don't
Okay.
have a watch on?
Yeah, somebody else is gonna have to. Well, okay.
Here, wait, Timmy, I got you covered. Alexa, start a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, starting now.
Perfect. Let me just read 5. By the way, huge shout out to Holy Panda for gifting 5 memberships. CS, No Fold, Flipper Dick, Richard Seuss, and 3-Hander were all given memberships. That's so freaking cool. And George, you're the chef member for 2 months, 8 whole dollar hairs. Okay. Brian, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
You're on your own.
Okay, I'm on my own. So I'm hosting the Tim Wright channel, so we'll keep the drama out of it. But David D, what are you picking up tomorrow? Because if it's a watch, I probably like it. And thanks, Dave the Dingo. I can, you know what I can show while we're here doing nothing. I got this left-hand drive, of course, and just earlier today, the back sticker that they left on came loose. So there is the back sticker. Oh, I know. My back sticker.
Brian.
OC to the rescue. Thank God.
I heard it was an emergency. Someone put out the bat signal.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody muted Tim, which we like. I was almost desperate enough to have Cam come on.
I think that would be wise. I think he's always welcome. So, but anyway, someone threw up the bat signal. Jumping on. To someone paid to mute Tim, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe now that I'm on, someone will pay to mute me too. I mean, it's probably well deserved, right?
Yeah, and apparently Cam doesn't like my left-hand drive, so that's good. I'm glad I think if if you want to mute if you want to mute OC, that's probably $20. Cam, go ahead. Cam, do you have $20? Ask your mom. We'll wait. But yeah. So are you?
Are you
I'm
liking
guessing.
it? I'm in the car. Sorry.
Okay, that was my answer. Yeah, I got to tell you, this left-hand drive, I've had it now for 13 days, and I've had to struggle to wear a different watch during just for half a day. I love it that much.
The hype is real.
It's not hype, it's love. You know,
Even with the Cyclops at the 9 o'clock.
this is kind of like me as a young teenager getting the chance to meet Vanna White and actually she loving me and me loving her, which that didn't happen ever. But yeah,
Well, I'm struggling to draw the comparisons between the left-hand drive and Vanna White, but maybe you can connect the dots for me.
it's two things that I never thought I would actually have the chance to get: Vanna White and the left-hand drive.
Okay.
I got the left-hand drive and I'm actually in love with it. Yeah.
Very cool.
We have a Tim, if you want me to answer your questions, you're gonna have to super chat yourself. Otherwise, I'm not responding to just gibberish in there. What, you want
Yeah,
me-
and according to Tim's new policy, very low value super chats do not get very much attention. We only pay attention to high value super chats.
Yeah, I mean,
going
10
forward.
bucks, 10 bucks are up, or you get soft cocked on them.
Or else we'll blow by them, read them half-assed, and not respond to them.
Yeah. So, yeah, there you
Brian,
go.
what's your reaction to the big interview yesterday?
I thought you guys did a fine job based off of the parameters that you were under. And had you asked all the hard questions, he would have just said, "I'm done. Bye. I got nothing."
Well, it is refreshing to hear you say that. I got flooded with messages today with that exact same sentiment. Absolutely flooded with messages. People saying, "Listen, we know that you guys got, we're on the receiving end for a lot of heartache in the moment, but in retrospect, a lot of people went back and rewatched the whole thing in its entirety. They said, in retrospect, you guys played it perfect. You got him to open up. He was giving a lot of long-winded stories, and there's actually a lot of interesting data points that came out of it that, sure, he may have brought up in passing in a video 3 years ago or whatever, but things that he brought to the fore, to the fact that he was he was selling stolen MacBooks on the streets of New York.
The fact that he spent time in jails.
He's been arrested multiple times. He spent time in jail. There was one point during the interview where he admitted that not only did he sell 3 initial watches, but he was negotiating with Spencer to trade in up to 12 additional watches. 12 additional watches. Now, this guy must have a massive collection. He wants to claim that, hey, I'm just a watch collector, that I'm not interested in selling watches at a premium. I'm not a trader. I'm not a investor. I'm not a dealer. But this guy, he had up to 15 watches at one point that he was in the process of. So I think there's a lot of data points that came out of it. I think in retrospect, people are going to look back on it and go, wow, you did a lot given the parameters. And of course, that's me being biased as I was involved in the questioning, but I got flooded with messages.
Tim Wright, muting you means you can't chat in the chat either.
Wait a minute, he can chat. You have to pay extra to block him from the chat.
Okay. Somebody pay extra to block him from the chat. Let's get an update from Alexa on the time remaining. Oh, still got 13 minutes and 30 seconds. Wow, this is fun.
Yeah, I think one of the compliments from last night was I was skimming through. I think Nico and Paul Thorpe jumped onto the Archie show while Oshin was on Tim's show.
Yep.
And at one point, Nico said something like, "Well, I'm really pleased with what's happened tonight because because Oshin has showed his true colors. People are realizing his true character. People are seeing what he's all about." And that's in a way a backhanded compliment to what we were able to do from an interview perspective with him, because had we done what a lot of the audience wanted us to do, which is basically hound him to death, like, hey, you owe the money, pay the money, you're a deadbeat, just pay the money, like, that wouldn't have resulted in very many answers on anything.
No,
right? But
no. If I came on here and said, "OC, you're an idiot and you're a homeless turd," and what are you going to argue with? Oh, wait, you're going to argue that you're Cam? No. Good luck. You would have just hung up.
Right. And then Nico said, listen, based.
Oh, we lost OC. OC, come back out of the tunnel. Where are you? There you are.
Deflective or whatever. So listen, I mean, it is what it is. People can hate it, love it, but I thought Tim did a fantastic job.
Wait, OC, I have a question for you. Why are you using Bluetooth in the back of your limo?
Well, because I don't like holding the phone. I mean, it's beneath me to actually hold the device. I rather that Jeeves, who's my driver, just enable Bluetooth. Jeeves, I'm gonna go mobile now. You can turn off the Bluetooth.
Do you have to ask him?
JB, 10 euros, Tim, back on now. I was unmuted.
No, that was half of the the $20. You got another minute or so. Yeah, I'll let you know when you're back. Yeah. Daddy's here to keep an eye on you and make sure you don't screw up. And besides that, OC the lawyer and interrogator especially is on here keeping track of you too.
Let's do this one. Val de Jeu, $5. You guys did what the FBI does in their interviews: build trust and have the person open up and reveal truths you didn't even know to ask for. Thank you very much, Val de Jeu. Much appreciated.
Valet de Jeu.
Valet de Jeu.
Yeah, it's kind of like the long con that I'm running on timwrite. Yeah, slowly build trust, slowly get in, and then I'll infiltrate the Ukrainian mafia and get into his trust fund.
And then seek revenge. Everything will be revealed on the T and Ticker show.
No. He'll never know it was me. He'll just wake up. The trust fund will be gone, and he'll be laying naked on a bench somewhere in Central Park, and I'll have all of his money, and I'll go off and start it again somewhere.
There you go.
Why let them know what you did to him? Because then they can come after you.
Oh no, not the trust fund.
Okay, 10 minutes. You're good. Come back, please.
Thank you.
I was going to say, we did
thank you
watch Brian
so much.
get his own show.
Yeah, I told you. Slow long con.
Slow con. Just come on the Tim show, mute him, and run your own show. This is brilliant. That's a good second account.
It's not even my second account. I have people brainwashed to do stuff like that. Like, I bet I can get somebody to come on and do a $10 super chat to mute me now for 10 minutes.
Oh, this is so funny. But guys, gotta tell you, what an incredible week. Boston collector Tim Nico still acted unprofessional by not working with the Sheen to resolve the issue. Nico's business partner was trying to work it out. Then Nico, with his bullying and threats, came at Sheen. Yep, that was the problem. That was a huge problem. Whoa, James the advisor bought another 5 memberships for my viewers. Congratulations to Van Lux, Newbie, Dodger, David H, and Turkey Vulture for getting the gifts. That's incredible. What? Oh my god. Wait, at this rate, let me see it. We can, oh my god. Holy fuck! Let me just check here.
You might become the biggest member of them all. I mean, have a big membership.
Could have really big membership. I just hope people come back and resubscribe. Let me see here. This is incredible because at this pace, this new feature really. Oh my god! 7 more members, and I'm gonna be able to unlock cam emoji.
Oh, please.
Oh, please no. I know.
Please.
We need 7 now.
Now, hurry. We want the cam emoji.
And then we're gonna do bear emoji. Well, Bear already has his own emoji.
Yeah.
It's just a bear icon.
Yeah, bear's not an emoji. Bear's an icon.
What Tim is doing, by the way, is very shrewd and calculating, because that subscribers have of
returning monthly subscribers.
Holy fuck!
Hang on, OC, a
My
big one just dropped.
profit and his revenue.
Zachariah
You know,
Trench gifted 20 memberships.
There it is.
Holy shit. I don't even know if there's 20 people watching, but we got the Joker getting Boxing Barry membership, PMB, Tony, No Endless Time, Sandro H. Holy fuck. They just keep coming. This is, oh my God. St. Peter, Jay's Gray Sweater, Chris Arton. Man, everybody is getting a membership. Jesus. Zachariah, this is mind blowing.
It's going to be a sea of green.
Unbelievable. It's a sea of green. Everyone is getting
green.
a membership.
Half
It's
green.
the left-hand drive. It's the left-hand drive. Oh my God. Travis Baker.
Half green.
The green.
We go all green and Timmy gets his sermon out.
Low-key collector, aka Dave, is getting a membership from Zachariah. Everyone is getting a membership. This is like the Oprah show. You get a membership, you get a membership, you get a membership, and you get a membership. Everyone is getting a membership. Boom, 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 boom. I need to start putting out. That's it. I need to wake the fuck up tomorrow and drop a members only video tomorrow, guys. That interview, remember with that awkward guy at the cigar? Remember the cigar guy? Remember the confused look where the guy got totally yeah, I'm gonna drop that video tomorrow for the members. Oh my God. John Davy, welcome to the membership. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
This is incredible. 20 memberships. Jesus. That is just incredible. Thank you so much, Zachariah, for your generosity.
So, Tim, the circular logic scientific mathematical proof to this is I come on your show with just you get muted, and your membership skyrockets.
Membership explodes. I'm not even here. I'm not even doing anything. And membership just.
Yeah. So there's the mathematical circular logic corollary to the scientific equation. And
Oh, fuck. Clocktagon. 18 pounds. Mute Timmy for 20 minutes. Because I didn't get a membership.
Who decided on this pay scale that you would get that it's 1 minute for every
Look,
pound?
I thought it was really bad. I thought there's going to be no super chats. No way I'm going to get anything. So I just said it as a bit of a joke. And by the way, Dubs and Dials just got a membership. It's random, but maybe Clocktagon still might get a membership, which is hope.
Right, the price has to change to $50 for 10 minutes going forward.
Well, going forward, yeah. But
I don't know. He might get another 100 members while he's muted.
Wow.
All right, Timmy, when do I start the clock on you?
I mean, start right now. Good luck,
read this.
guys.
Read this comment first. Read it.
Oh, Nico Da Vinci, looking back on yesterday, even though I was upset at OC, and Tim, OC is right. The interview yesterday has so many interesting bits of new information. Thank you.
30 minutes. Starting now.
Oh, look, we got the clock cam. There it is.
Nice talking to you, Tim.
Yeah.
Hey.
Tim, shut up. Go sit in the corner. Yeah, go take an Archie break.
I'm going to be in the chat, guys.
Oh, God. I still hear you. Do I need to reset the 20 minutes?
Nope. You can't.
I mean, I can put my dad voice on. I can count to 3. My kids never knew what happened when I got to 3 because they were like, oh, shit. Yeah.
Because 3 never happened.
No. And it's a good thing because I never knew what was going to happen then. But yeah. All right. Who's got questions? Super chat them. OC will teach you his negotiating skills.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm happy to super chat your questions for me. Maybe as hard hitting with me as possible and just let me have it. You think I helped Tim ruin the interview yesterday? Just tell me all about it. Let's hear
Yeah.
all warts and all. Give it all to us.
Well, see, I think you had a good point when you said that you did pull out a couple little tidbits, particularly the let's just call it watch flipping of the Timeless Watch channel, because we all know that he's been making a horde of AD bought Rolexes, which, hey, congratulations, I'm glad he can get them, but we sort of all knew he was making a stockpile to flip, but he definitely somewhat stated, yes, I'm selling a whole bunch of these watches. So
yeah, and it's amazing that he was able to pick a time frame which was between September of last year and the early part of this year or whenever it was, where the market was at an all-time high, where he just decided to start quote unquote consolidating his collection. Right. It's
yes.
he was, and just think of at one point he said he had a $500,000 watch collection. I don't know how many pieces that is, but liquidating 12 to 15 AD purchased hype pieces is going to be a significant windfall. It's so yeah, he was his claims that he's this novice watch trader, just selling an occasional watch here and there to upgrade. I've got tired of steel. I think I'll move to precious metal, like something we all casually think, right? But everybody picked up on that, so I appreciate the comment.
Super
Yeah,
chat.
well, and
OC.
one line that he kept saying, he said it 2 or 3 times that annoyed me, because I said I'm Switzerland on this. I think everybody's kind of crooked a little bit. I mean, don't lie to me and pee on my leg and say it's raining. I get it. Everyone who's in this business in some shape or form is out for themselves, and et cetera, et cetera. So I said I don't blame him for it, but at least be honest about it. But the part that he kept saying was when he was making his videos, and then he would say, that he pretty much broke even on them, and he made it sound like he had expenses, and he's his own film crew, his own editing crew, and sure he can make up some hourly rate that he's paying himself to make a video, but there's a big difference between actually donating the money and pledging the money, Amber Heard. And when you kind of say that you're out money for every video you make, he's not really out any money. He invests a lot of time in it, and he makes great videos because of it.
OC, we got a rolling.
Brian, why don't you read the super chats? I mean,
Rolling Mania.
Go back to JB.
Go back to JB. €1.99 OC did a great job. That's why OC wanted to go back to that one. And then Rolly Mania £1.79 OC, slow paid by Wizard on a deal. Spill the beans. Come on, OC, let's hear it, and we'll put the lie detector on you. Go ahead.
Here's another interesting comment as well that I'd like to highlight.
Tim Wright, the one detail no one has pushed Oshin about is that him resourcing the other 2 watches only makes any sense if he's doing it for profit. Continue.
Correct.
Yeah. And I would have asked him, all right, so were you broke when you decided to get the AP in this deal and figured you'd move watches to get to the AP and couldn't move them? But I don't know what your parameters were, so.
No, we didn't have any parameters on the questions that we asked at all.
Yeah, because I'm naturally all about I'm about what follow the money.
Yeah, but I agree with you that it is kind of ironic that on the episode where he's saying that he didn't have any cash money or anything liquid, he's walking around with a brand new multiple tens of $1,000s AP.
Yeah. And OC, I'm wondering, what did you think of Paul Thorpe last night on Archie? Because I actually thought Paul being there was just a support role, and I thought he held and stayed real classy.
From what I saw, it was a little awkward because Paul was sitting there, he was listening in. It was obviously late for him. It was late for everybody. But at one point, or I think at multiple points during the conversation, Nico would say, "Yeah, Paul, talk about this," or "Paul, jump in and share this." Almost like Nico didn't want to talk, and he was using Paul as a crutch to communicate either data or just like, "Hey, Paul, can you vouch for me and comment on this, and back me up?" It just seemed a little forced. And I'm not an anti-Nico guy at all. If anything, in this whole situation, Nico did very little wrong. He was duped. That's my opinion. So, but it does seem like last night that he was kind of forcing Paul to be the pinch hitter and to go to bat for him. I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah, I thought Paul being there was a support for Nico. I thought it was interesting that that Paul stopped Nico from going down a road that I would have been interested now to see what that road was that he wanted to go down at one point. But I thought Paul was really classy, and I could see him trying not to react to some comments that that he didn't want to acknowledge, or he wanted to acknowledge but held back. And yeah. Medvin says OC acknowledging the community knew Ocean was hoarding watches is telling. Makes me feel they plotted on him.
What does that mean?
I think he's saying that that maybe they set him up. I don't know.
No, I mean, actually, you're the one who just brought up right now the fact that that he brought up multiple times that he had a lot of watches. So
yeah. No, it's interesting. Yeah, it was certainly more exciting to watch yesterday than it's a Monday, so Grand Seiko's coming out with a new limited edition watch. Tim, you're still muted, so stop chatting. I'm watching you. Dare really can't even say that. No, I can't even say that name.
Yeah, stay away from that one.
But this chat says O'Sheen has said that he agreed to deal with Spencer after making the deal with the Wiz. Why is the Wiz getting off scot-free? I don't know, but I think that's Tim putting messages out there into the chat and trying to unmute himself. So
exactly, he wants to jump in.
Yeah.
Fake leg. Go ahead, Brian.
No, you go ahead.
The original the man that needs holding to the coals is the Wizard. We know he holds the truth behind the con. And Bear Cleaning Watches is in the chat. Paul Thorpe is a classy man, no doubt about it. He has, from what I gleaned, he was. Hey, who has the show on in the background?
Yeah.
From what I can sense, Paul was really just trying to jump in and be the friendly mediator and a well-intentioned intermediary trying to resolve the issue. And at the end of the day, I think O'Sheen would rather have held something over Nico's head than Paul's head, and that's why he didn't want Paul to be involved.
Do you think maybe Paul, and this would be a good question to ask Paul, but £1.79 super chat from Nicosine O. Leonard, and nothing else but just a super chat. So thank you. That's about $2. Tim, that's $2. You can buy a postage stamp. Do you think somewhere deep down inside Paul kind of felt, maybe somewhat responsible because he brought O'Sheen into the fold of the cartel, as some people might call them?
No, I think Paul's natural tendency as an elder statesman in the watch business is to help people resolve their differences and to do it quietly and behind closed doors. He believes that watch dealers it's a noble profession. He spent his career in it, and he doesn't like to see that tarnished. So I think and there have been times, by the way, just speaking personally, where I've had situations, and Paul has offered to help me, and so I can speak from personal experience that he is a trusted confidant, a true gentleman, and someone who is always seeking to, if there's a dispute between two friends or a disagreement, that he it's just as part of his personality where he wants to jump in and resolve it.
OC, I have a point of order for you as the legal interrogative mind of the Tim Wright network here.
Yeah, feel free.
We have a super chat up right now, but if we don't read it, it doesn't actually happen until we actually read it, correct?
The rules on super chats on the Tim Wright show is that he prefers to reward those who super chat by reading it and answering the question if all possible.
So, but it happens the minute the super chat happens. We can't just hold the super chat on the screen and then finish our conversation and then
how much longer can we drag out this silence?
No. Timmy's back. Bring him back.
Timmy, come back, guys. I'm back. Thank you so much, David H. I really appreciate it.
Timmy,
wow,
with the hot staticky mic. Dang.
Oh, really?
Oh, there you go.
Damn. What I do? No, it's good. It's good, guys. I was just checking in the meantime. I think we unlocked 2 emojis in that one with that Zechariah Trench gift of 20. We unlocked 2, so we're gonna make Cam, and we have to think about another one. So maybe the wizard. I don't know. Maybe a Sheen. Maybe I don't know. You guys think about it. Maybe right. I don't know.
I'm gonna jump off. I might jump back on if you need my help again. But you guys, listen, you're in good hands. Now Tim's talking. You got Brian. You got Pocket, and
cool.
$100 super chat to not let OC back in.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be waiting for that.
Yeah.
Have a good one, guys. I might be back. I
gotta tell you, I listened to what you guys said, and I gotta tell you guys, you gotta have to take everything anyone ever does with a grain of salt. Okay, just grain of salt. Just everybody be cool, because what I gotta tell you. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors. And some people are better at it than others. Derek M, $5. Derek M, $10. The cartel will back Nico at all costs until it's untenable. It's good for their YouTube business due to his sub numbers. We have data to support this with TPG fiasco. They blindly supported TPG until it was impossible. Ooh, that is a really interesting and powerful.
A lot of insight in that $10 there.
Yeah, there is.
Hi, Tim.
This is so powerful. George, talk to me.
How you doing, guys?
Doing okay.
Hey, George.
I just wanted. I've been watching this, and I've been looking at it from a airplane point of view, high up, and it's come to, well, it's quite evident that Paul cannot back Oshin in any way, unfortunately, because Nico is trading good numbers between Roman, between the Spencer in London, and they've all got trading history, and they all owe each other money, and there's money going back and forth, and they're all trading. And guess what? Paul, who's a brilliant and excellent guy and means well, etc., his loyalties are lying with Spencer, and they're all connected. So there's no way Paul can walk away from that to back Oshin. I think Nico's a bit silly for chasing Oshin so hardcore. If he hadn't chased him so hardcore, he would have got his money. The fact that he was making payments back to him and there was a history, he should have just shut up. I mean, 9 grand, 10 grand is neither here or there. I just think Nico sort of boiled up when Oshin cut him off. When someone owes you money and you don't communicate, and I said this 2 weeks ago on your show, Tim, that's like putting a knife in their back. If you stop communication, the other person goes crazy. But in terms of Paul, I think Paul has got every best intention, and you've got to understand, I come from the same place as Paul in terms of London. They are old school. We're old school people. When we say something, we do it, and we don't mess around. He's 60 years old. He's got ethics, And what he didn't like is obviously being lied to, and then he's aligned with Spencer. You know, those two have done good time in the past, good business. And you've got to remember one thing: the golden rule is there's credit limits going between Roman Shaft, Spencer, and Nico. They're trading on a daily basis. They don't care about Oshin. Oshin is putting out content. They care about their day-to-day business. And I think you're right, Tim. I think the market right now is divided between content providers like you and Oshin and the other ladies, Gringa, and then you've got the watch dealers that provide content with the intent to sell watches. Me personally, I've stopped watching Roman. I've stopped watching all those guys. I watch you guys, and I do watch Oshin because I think the guy is got a lot to say, and I enjoy watching him. And I think his fundamental mistake was stepping into the watch arena to buy and sell if he intended to sell. But going back to yesterday's interview, I think you guys did a stellar job. You really did a professional job. I think OC did ask a lot of poignant questions and hard questions. He put him in the corner a few times. So people can't say, oh, OC, and you didn't, you were soft. You weren't soft. You were very professional, and you did ask some hard questions. OC asked him 2 times. So you didn't have the money to pay, correct? And he put him into the corner. And he came up and said, yeah, I was having a bit of a cash flow problem. But going back to one thing, and I'm going to stop talking, is that I do think the market is divided now between you guys who put out good content and also the people selling watches, and the Roman shafts, the BQ watches, and that gets a little bit heavy after a period of time. As I said, I think you got to carry on doing what you're doing. You can't block anyone. It's a free market for everybody to speak, and I enjoy it. And that's all I have to say, guys.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, George.
What you're proving right there also is that, in reality, the Archieverse, which Tim is part of, is a much smaller portion of the YouTube community than the Roman Sharf subscribership, the Nico subscribership. And so I think that if they're going to take sides from a business standpoint, they're always going to go with the bigger portion.
Yeah, I think you're right, but the true watch, if you like, lover is gonna go with what's real. I'd rather be part of something small and real than something big and trying to push the sale, because I can't really watch Nico because it's too aggressive and it's just a crazy thing. But I can be involved and watch this because it's legitimate. And there's true points being made by real watch lovers, real watch collectors. I think everybody on this panel has got skin in the game and has got money invested in the watches. I think watching Roman Shaft is not my thing. I've got nothing against him. I think he's a very, very knowledgeable guy. And that it's just going to be divided, I think. And my loyalty goes to the people in the game. And we all share the same. The market goes up, the market goes down. We all benefit, we all lose. But going back to this Nico and Oshin thing, I think the biggest thing was Oshin making a purchase from these guys. He should have never ever got involved. And if I received that money, I would have sent it back and said, dude, I don't want to deal with this. But I think one thing I also have to say, there is no excuse for people giving Oshin's personal data out. And if I was Oshin, I would have taken it a lot further than he has. And Nico's got to understand that when you poke a tiger personally, this is to be expected. So all I can say is I think I kind of can feel how Oshin feels. But when you owe somebody the money, you should have not voided his calls. You should have made contact and said, dude, here's 3,000, here's 2,000, because that will get the guy off your back. But when you go dead silent, that's not good either. So it should have never gone public in the first place, I believe. But anyway, that's my feeling.
No, and I agree with you. I like being part of a small group, because look, I'm a passionate pipe smoker. Find more of me.
I mean, you're a true watch lover, and you're not in it, I don't believe, to make a quick buck. No. I think everybody's on this side of the fence is like that, but I don't like the hard push of people trying to make content to sell their watches and pretend they're giving a service. At the end of the day, you can learn and educate from other people like on the Tim Wright or the Archie. You know, I was watching Archie in 2000 and I don't know, maybe 2009 when he was reviewing Pepso watches, and he was charging $50, $100 to review somebody's shitty collection. The poor guy. And you know, I think that's when the watches were fun, and there wasn't everybody wearing a Rolex. But anyway, I don't want to bore you with that. But that's my take.
Timmy, I just put in the private chat. I put proof that I'm not in this for the money.
Let me see.
No, I'm curious of this proof.
I have proof because I've got it on my arm, and look what David SW is selling it for.
Yep. Look at this. You could have easily flipped it and be done with it, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
But, yeah, 43K, and it's not selling at that. So it's probably, yeah, I bet he would take 40 for it. 39, depends on how close he's got in it, but it's been there for a couple days. But no, mine's not for sale.
Wow. And look at this. Bear flipped his.
Yeah. That might be Bear's for all we know.
It could be. It actually could be. It actually could be. Because he said he didn't like the one on Jubilee.
Yeah.
It's quite possible that this is his.
Yeah.
Chris Arden, OC got more info out of Oshin than Bear ever could by shouting.
Yes.
Wow.
Sometimes, sometimes
shouting was entertaining.
Mathis says, "Make Meatball a member. I'll buy it, Tim." I can't. It's completely random. If someone, by the way, guys, if we can get 16 more members, we'll unlock another emoji. So we can make bear emoji, cam emoji, and another one. We need ideas. We need ideas.
We need a Rolex come back emoji.
Rolex, come back. Let me show. Oh, interesting. From the iPhone, it's unavailable. You can't buy. You can't gift memberships, I guess, from the iPhone. I guess it has to be either a computer or Android.
Yeah.
At the moment, gifting memberships is not yet. Let me see. Let me try from my phone. If I click here. Oh yeah, no. It has to be computer, I guess. It has to be computer or Android.
Bear, since you're in the chat and listening, I got to tell you, every time I heard you talk, I'd think of John Malkovich in Rounders. And then when you said that last night, pay the man his money, I almost fell out of my chair. That was the funniest thing. I always thought you sounded just, you and John Malkovich, perfect.
Yeah, there's a big disagreement between, I think, Bear's approach and what happened yesterday. I think what I was trying to do was get Oshin to talk and tell his stories and let the audience decide. Bear just wanted to basically tell Oshin, you're wrong for not paying back the money. When are you going to pay back the money? You're a deadbeat. Pay back the money.
Yeah.
And I get that. I get that perspective, but that doesn't accomplish anything. That's not an interview.
Mm-mm.
If people want me to take sides and just bash Oshin, that's one thing. But that doesn't. I mean, he did that, and he got nothing out of Oshin.
Exactly. He came on. He asked a few questions and completely didn't work. It was a total flop.
Work.
Yeah.
So
pay that.
It's just people are saying that. Well, they're backtracking now, and they're just saying that was their intent all along. Of course, it was our intent. We had we had a very well thought out, methodical plan on how to deal with that interview.
And I'm sure if Nico comes on here, you'd be different. You'd have a different style with him. Just depends. Sometimes it depends on the audience, and sometimes it's fine to just let people keep talking and let them hang themselves.
What people have to understand is that sometimes to get to the truth, you can't take the direct route. You have to take the route around. You have to take the long road around until you get to
Tim, I'm truth. 2 more turns away from your trust fund, so
no. So hope you don't find the truth. And by the way, I think somebody leaked the picture of my Porsche as well. I don't know what is going on. There's leaks. There's leaks. We got people in the WhatsApp group who are spies. We got spies everywhere.
Yeah. Every time I see a Porsche at a 7-Eleven, I'm looking inside to see if you're in there getting a Slurpee.
And Bear is such a Nico cheerleader. I find it to be really, really, really disappointing. Guys, you shouldn't. Here's the thing: you can't you can't believe everyone 100%. You have to. No one is saying the truth 100%. Paul Thorpe is not 100% honest. Nico is not 100% honest. Asheen is not 100% honest. What is the percentage of honesty to bullshit? I don't know. But I'll say this. Everyone is hiding the ball. If you look at the sequence of events, right? Asheen made a video a long time ago talking about the gray market dealers, how it's drama. When you try to sell them a watch, they'll lowball you as much as they can. But then when they're selling the watch, it's like it's the only one that's available and you'll never be able to get one like it, right? Paul had a Sheen for like a video, or I think maybe it was a live stream where they did a debate where Paul Thorpe defended the gray market dealers, saying that they're providing the service. Actually, I should go back to that and revisit it. And I think in some way they became, at that point, they became friends, and they kind of were able to benefit from each other. In a way, they got access to each other's viewership. Paul got legitimacy from the enthusiasts, and Asheen got access to gray market dealers. So they were benefiting each other in some way, and maybe, and it affected both of theirs. I guess you could say credibility, because I think Paul Thorpe's credibility went up because here he is with supposedly working with someone who's not a gray market dealer, who's just enthusiast, and then Asheen, maybe with this new access to gray market watches, maybe he got like, hey, you know what? A man can't survive on Google ad revenue that's demonetized on a demonetized video. Okay. And maybe Asheen was looking to find ways to fund his passion, or whatever you can call it. And if he can't get paid through videos, maybe he can get paid through, maybe flipping a watch or two, because YouTube is freaking hard. Even super chats are hard. So you can't blame either one, but you have to understand where each one is coming from, and this is where I think we're learning a lot from. The more you let someone speak, the more you learn where they're coming from and what the real truth is.
Let me jump in with a quick devil's advocate on that. And the difference with O'Sheen is that, at least initially, he presented himself as this rich playboy living in Venice without a care in the world, getting all of his money from his producing and from all of this. And so he was coming at the world saying, I'm a watch enthusiast. I'm making it for watch enthusiasts. It's not about the money. And as I said, I don't blame a man for making a buck if he can make a buck, but it sort of changes the story of him just being, the innocent, I'm doing it for the love of the content versus,
but this is literally, I think this is when it changed him, when he started talking to Paul, because Paul was telling him about all the ways that he can make money from it. It's like super chats. When super chats got unlocked on my channel, I started doing the show a little bit differently, maybe catering to super chats, because then once I switched full time to being on YouTube, it became even more reliant. And same thing with memberships, right?
It's like the opposite. It's like Tim's shtick is to play the poor immigrant kid and
Well,
has money, but He's got a freaking
Yeah.
trust fund and a lawyer that sticks with
Yeah.
him everywhere they
And the
go.
Porsche. Let's not forget about my Porsche.
And
Yeah.
the lawyer's got a chauffeur-driven limousine. So I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it's all shtick. That's it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Tim, stop making excuses for another man's ignorance. Oh, no. I'm not making excuses for anyone. I'm trying to understand why why they're doing what they're doing. Okay. This is what's interesting. It's like I don't look at this who's right or who's wrong. I'm trying to understand why people are doing what they're doing. So to me it's not interesting
Greed and power. It's
to
what it always
know
is.
if it's Nico wrong or Shin is wrong. Who's wrong and who's right? To me, that's not interesting. I'm trying to understand why Nico did what he did, okay, and why Sheen is doing what he's doing. Why Paul Thorpe? What makes these guys tick?
That's
Definitely not their watches, or maybe it is their watches.
That's a very, very astute observation, Tim, because a lot of people watching last night. Listen, our audience is very smart, right? But they want us to go for blood. They want us to attack, and just tell them how disappointed we are. But that doesn't set the stage for the guest to talk and to reveal things that end up coming back to haunt them later. So a lot, and by the way, to this point about not asking the tough questions, a lot of the times what we were doing when we were asking Red Shovel or the audience to ask tough questions was we were in a way siding with O'Sheen to say, listen, we're making it comfortable for you to answer these questions.
I gotta tell you,
if you get tough questions, we're putting you on the spot to answer them because it's not us asking them.
Right.
There's a lot of nuance that goes into conducting an interview like that.
Let me answer the question to what makes people tick. Are you ready, Tim? One word: ego.
Ego. Interesting.
That's it. Super chat.
Interesting. Rumble 22. Did you get the 250? I did get 250. Georgia the chef, $5. I showed it yesterday. I showed the PayPal yesterday. So if you go back on yesterday's stream, Georgia the chef, $5. Team Timmy sides with the Sheen, and Team Archie sides with Nico.
Ooh.
Is this a coincidence? Almost like this bullshit drama is all scripted. I'll tell you why. You know what? You know why I think it happened so that those sides got sided with? I'll tell you why. It's very easy to explain. Okay. I honestly, I'll just tell you, I identify more with the Sheen side. Okay, just personally, and that's just how it happens because I want to do artistic kind of videos. I that's why I'm into photography. I try to improve my photography. Right, like I'm inspired by what Sheen does. I'm in this watch hobby, for not so much for the money, but to create art. But to create art, I need money. So I understand those two. I hopefully you'll saw this happen in Archie Luxury in London, the movie, right?
You need NFTs.
Yeah, NFTs, right?
Non-fungible Timmies.
My first priority is to do art, and I'm doing a lot of stuff to fund it. Also, I love doing the live streams, and it's just that's why I do the show like this. I don't just read the super chats; I also read non-super chats. I try to do a healthy balance of both. Okay, that's why I identify. It's obvious, I think, that I identify more. I'm not a flipper. I don't buy, sell watches. I don't know how to do that. It's actually my experience with buying and selling watches is pretty shitty. I tried to sell a watch, it just didn't go well.
But I do try
you're
to good at buying high and selling low.
Yeah, and I'm not trying not to say. I don't think there's point of taking sides. I honestly I believe if Nico, I messaged Nico after the show. I said, listen, man, I'm sorry, I just couldn't bring you on because that was the parameters of the interview. I said I would ask for confirmation from a guest, and I would extend the same thing to him. If Nico was on my show and Nico told me, listen, if Ashin tries to come on, I want you to first ask me for approval, I would say, of course. That's just listen. It's just anyone. If that's just how it works. I'm sorry. It's just so there's nothing to. I didn't take side. I just try, and I don't think there's point of taking sides. I think it's not. It is pointless to blame because this is what Nico tried to do with the Sheen. Is he tried to pressure him into making him pay? And I think this is pointless to like that doesn't work. That strategy just doesn't work of just blaming someone. Just try to see where they're coming from, why they're upset, and work it out that way. Another thing, I think the reason Archie is biased because he just took money from Nico. Nico paid for the sponsorship. So he's biased because he took that money, and money influences you.
Ooh,
If
money.
Nico sponsored my channel, I think he would have inadvertently influenced me. I'm sorry, money changes it. When you send money, unfortunately, that's just what it does. It does.
So you,
But
so
that's
you
why I
say,
try not to take any more money from other gray market dealers or with gray market dealers that I don't have on the stream and work with because I don't want to be influenced by it.
so you're saying if David SW doxed me for selling that that left-handed GMT to him, which I didn't
Yeah.
because mine's right here,
Mhm.
you'd take David SW's side probably.
I probably would, yeah.
Yeah. I'd
I
screw
would
me
have,
too because David
yeah.
SW is way
But
more
he would
important.
never do that. David SW is the most honorable uh gray market dealer on like no one has ever had problem with David SW. It's just this is like that's why he's so incredible. And he doesn't bullshit. He doesn't have a YouTube channel. He's not trying to build up his ego. He's in it to sell watches. He's not in it for celebrity. Mr. Grand £5. Press a sheen on legal proceedings. Okay, well that's coming up. That is definitely coming up. We'll see how that develops.
Doesn't Mr. Grand, your suspicions are spot on. Your
Mhm.
suspicions are that there aren't any legal proceedings, and he was just making it up, and that's probably right. So, like, why investigate? There's no lawsuit. He just
Why
made it
is
up.
this legal counsel allowing discussion of details online? Has Nico received any official letters of investigation? I don't know. Did Nico say anything about that? Jay Wright, £2. Hi Tim, an independent interviewer could work.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think OC is independent of your OC has no obligation to me. I thought OC asked some interesting questions. And also the audience is independent. You guys can ask any questions. That's the full independent. I don't block anyone, as you can see. No one is blocked in the chat. I try to keep it. Even when Paul Thorpe was on the stream, he said, "Oh, I have to turn off the comments because he was getting too much grilling." So
All I can say is it's a good thing for OC that this didn't go down on days when the weather was warm enough to hit the pool.
I know. I would have been shirtless.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to show off that the shirt from the new Oisin O'Malley collection appearing debuting in Nordstrom in the fall.
Leporello, I think Paul genuinely wanted to be goodwill ambassador. History has shown us there is most often huge trust divide between owners and resellers of all luxury goods and will ever remain. So, Mr. Zoso, so Archie is a side taken and you are not, Tim? No, I did say I identify this is just something inherent. Unfortunately, I
Everybody turn down
cannot
the
not be biased towards the Sheen because I just identify with the guy more. You were offered real money for time to speak and would not allow it. I'm not sure what he means by real money.
He's talking about not letting Nico on, and that was one of the parameters of the interview. So sorry.
I couldn't. I mean,
and O'Sheen really didn't have to PayPal you that $250 because that was part of the parameters, but O'Sheen just covered the $250 that Nico was offering you to come on.
Yeah, I mean Nico, especially I feel really fucking shitty for having O'Sheen pay that money to me because that is just because I said if Nico comes on, he'll have a full. He will basically have a clear. He said, I asked him, hey, what if Nico and Paul wants to hop on? Do you want me to just let them on? And he said, just ask me first, and let's see how I feel about it. And I asked him, and he could have said no, and listen, he didn't have to pay the 250 because I already said he wouldn't have to pay me to keep these people off.
Is the super chat offer from last night still valid?
What do you mean?
The one about the one about the number of people and who the individuals were that needed pre-approval before appearing on the show. Did you want to talk about that or no?
There's a third person. There's
Okay.
3 people. Actually, I said for $100. There was 3 people that Nico said to ask for clearance. And they said the 2 people were Paul and Nico, and there's a third person who I said I will reveal for $100. It's actually a very funny. I thought it was funny because he's like, don't let this person, and this one. I was like, oh, what? I just thought that the third person was really funny. Some people tried to guess who was the third person. They were unsuccessful. I'm not gonna give any more clues who the third person was. Finchy, £2. Hey Timmy, congrats on joining the Porsche Club. Thank you, Finchy. By the way, Finchy, that's a beautiful Porsche. I hope you like mine as well. Check it out.
Tim, you're gonna have to lose some weight to fit in that one.
Yeah, diet starts tomorrow, guys. Diet starts tomorrow. Loose tooth. Send Ashin's PayPal to Nico. Can't do that. I'm broke. I need to buy new shoes. If you guys watched my live stream from earlier today, you saw it. The shoes are cactus fuck die. Jimmy doxing has been explained. Either you or Nico or have zero empathy for anything but money and couldn't put yourself in place of being doxed public person, not all over the place. What is going on? Oh, they're talking about the doxing. That's why I think like that we can't if this part of me is like thinking, wait a minute. Ashin can't just pay the £9,000 because what happens is that it basically says, hey, doxing is okay. If you want to get your money, you can dox someone and then the person has to still pay. I think Nico should say, okay, Ashin, I apologize for doxing you. That was unacceptable. So I'm gonna do second olive branch, knock off another £2,000 and have Ashin pay 7. Because they already extended 1. I think because he doxed him. I'm sorry. That's not acceptable. And Nico even admitted that doxing was not okay. So I think because I don't think Ashin having to pay 9, still pay 9, doesn't seem to be fair. After everyone said it was not. MD Chaz,
the payment is about a watch, right?
Hey, Marcelo, how you been?
Right. So why Ocean don't give him if he doesn't have the money? Might have the watch, right? Why doesn't give him the watch?
Why should he? Why should I give you one? Why should he?
No, because they talking about the payment for that watch. You know, I mean,
listen,
from what I understood,
one of the things that came up last night, and I think Bear was reiterating this position, is that when we were talking with Oshin, saying Oshin was a stubborn motherfucker, right? And that, listen, he didn't want to pay Nico because he didn't want to reward Nico for the bullying and the threatening and the doxing or whatever. And people said, well, that's not a good excuse. You know, just being stubborn isn't a good excuse for not paying back what you owe. No one ever said it was a legitimate excuse. All we were trying to do was to get Oshin to reveal how he felt and what his perspective was and what his rationalization was for not paying the money. I'm not saying, nobody said it was legitimate rationalization, but and no one was saying that he's not full of shit. But that's what his position was. Like, hey, I'm a stubborn motherfucker. You came at me. You tried to bully me. I was inconvenienced. So fuck you. I'm not paying. Now, you can disagree with that, but that's his position. I'm not agreeing with it or disagreeing with it.
But
so, Marcelo, when you say, listen, doesn't he owe the money? The money was for a watch. Just pay the money. That's not Oshin's position. Oshin's position is, fuck you. I'm not paying you and rewarding you for releasing my info in a dealer chat or calling me at 3 a.m. I'm not saying I agree with that or disagree with it. You can take it at face value. That's his position. So he's not going to pay it.
Not gonna pay it, guys. Mr. Grant, £5. Can't believe C just said Oshini's probably lying. So why investigate? Trust, character, deceit that this whole situation resolve around. Interesting.
Tim, I found a way you can help Oshin and get some of that money back to him.
Tell me how.
I'm looking on iTunes right now, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Mr. North albums, 1 EP, and 1 single that you could buy them all and download them all, and that would be about $60 that would go towards Apple mainly. But
yeah, exactly. I think. Look, I think maybe I'll just get him something nice and send him. I don't know. I'm thinking, how can I repay?
The cynical, snarky side of me says you already got him, Blondie. What else?
Mr. Zosa, Tim gave him a platform to give his side. Truth is, he did not deserve it. Hey, I told Nico I'll give him the same kind of opportunity, and he said, "Hi Tim, I appreciate the invitation, but there's absolutely no point. I only wanted to jump on if Ashin was there himself. Same was for Paul, but unfortunately that opportunity was wasted. Hope all is well. Thank you. It's all good, mate. Completely understand." Okay, so look, I unfortunately, maybe if Nico was there, maybe Ashin would jump on and have a say, but I mean, just like I don't know what.
I love the armchair quarterback saying you should have turned down the interview because he didn't deserve he doesn't deserve the platform.
Who said?
No, Mr. Zoso. Like, hey, the truth is, he didn't deserve a platform.
Armchair quarterback.
Armchair quarterback saying,
I think it was okay to give him the platform to express.
I mean, look, he didn't have to. He has his
want.
own. He has his own. What's it called? He's got his own
YouTube channel.
He could have done it on his channel, but he came here and answered all the super chats.
He's got way more than 6,000 subscribers and only 84 likes for this with 320 people watching.
He could have done it even better on his own. It's not like he has no platform. By the way, guys, what do you think? Which sneakers should I get to replace? Mine are almost dead. What do you think about something like this?
Why don't we talk about floor mats for your Porsche too?
Floor mats. I'm just
no, in his own platform, he had the let's say 500, 600 people that actually are his supporters and the people that that love him. Here, he could basically combat people that maybe even hate him, and I think this is what he wanted. He wanted to express himself, I guess, with his haters as well.
Neo, $10. Only Cam, the business major who just failed his economics final exam, can save us from this boring drama and stop letting Nico and Paul use you only when it's
Cam, come back.
Advances
what was the story with Cam and Paul that he suddenly viciously jump on Paul so much?
Yeah, well, look, I
you
think
can go back and watch it. It was not pretty.
No. It was not. I gotta tell you, actually, it was not. It was quite interesting that Cam would go after Paul so harshly.
It's like, hey, if Paul don't, it sounds almost like if Paul don't take me to his stream, F him and whatever, and he actually completely got ballistic on him.
Yeah, he did. He did. It was it was hardcore, I gotta tell you.
Which shoe brand do you identify most with, Tim? What's your
Look,
favorite shoe brand?
I was told to check out the New Balance, but I like the Nike and I like the Air Force One, but I think I need something for running.
I'm a fan of Nike for sports shoes, but I'm actually a fan of Skechers for walking shoes because I do a lot of walking in Manhattan, and you don't wear either for walking shoes, correct?
No. No, but I was told, hey, check out the new. I'm looking for like if there's any colorful, like really cool
Brian,
colorful New
what's your
Balance.
favorite shoe brand, and then what do you actually wear?
I'm a most of the time because I don't go anywhere. I I'm a fan of Asics, and I
Yeah,
like
baby.
Kayano 26s just for
Holy
comfortable
shit.
walking shoes.
These
If I'm
look
running,
wild.
I'm in trouble.
These look
Drop the
freaking
link
wild.
for Bear Clooney. Bear Clooney.
Link for
Come
Bear.
on, Bear. Come on,
Bear,
man.
hop
No,
on.
they're expensive in here in
He's spending
Japan.
so much time in the chat. Just jump on and give it to us.
Give it to. By the way, somebody
Yeah.
did say like how much to get Bear to hop on the live stream and let us have it for being such snowflakes and not asking the heavy hitting questions that we should have. But Bear was on, and I didn't look. I think he had even less progress than we did.
No, but the question is, look, I mean, did you guys wanted Toshin to
What do you
be in
think
this
about this?
channel for? Did you guys wanted Toshin to be in this channel for the whole hour or only for 1 minute? Because if you guys would go ballistic on him, he just would leave.
I mean, yeah. I think you have to be like, gotta be cool, guys. You know what I mean? Everybody's gotta be cool. You know what I'm saying?
I think Tim, before you were on, I was saying I've been absolutely flooded with messages. People who went back and watched the whole thing all over again, and I think a lot of the people actually get it when they rewatch it. There's a lot of information that was revealed.
Tim,
Right.
And Brian covered it. The guy was arrested multiple times. He spent time in jail. He was laundering stolen MacBooks. He had up to 15 watches he was trying to sell to Spencer. I mean, come on, this isn't a casual collector here. 15 watches that he bought at the AD that he was exactly. And this is come on. I mean, there's so much stuff revealed in that interview.
Exactly. And I think it's overlooked. It has been overlooked. People just skimmed through it.
The fact that he had cash problems, broke as pocus, Timmy.
And Tim was on when you said that. He was just muted and happily chatting with Cam in the chat. So it was nice.
Exactly.
Yeah. Call it the good old days.
The good old days. Gotta tell you.
Instead of shoe shopping.
Tim's doing his personal shoe shopping on the show today, kind of like what Archie would be doing eating dinner.
Well, I'd rather him shop for shoes than do his manscaping on the channel.
Dude, I just realized my shoe almost broke apart on the way home. It almost broke apart.
By the way, Mr. Zoso was really cool. I don't think I've ever been formally introduced to him. If he's in he sounds like he's in North Jersey, like he's a Bergen County, former New York, Jersey guy. Seemed super cool. I'd love to be able to meet up with him one day, soon.
Sammy D, £1.79. Nike Air Force One, mighty swoosh. Pull him up. Let's see.
Look, Nike is a piece of shit, but I wear only Nike because they are comfortable and their shoes look ridiculous with the air, but it's great, you know. I mean, it's something that since a kid they're wearing these Nike shoes, but as a fashion as a shoes is a piece of shit, but it's good for the back.
Easy to wear. Ooh, I like. Oh, look at this. That's pretty. Oh, wait. These are the same ones as I have with the panels that come off. I think these look. Yeah. These look very interesting. Same as mine. You know, the panels. Mighty swooshers.
OC, how many pairs of those shoes do you own?
0.
Yeah, no, this is. I would try the Air Max. This what I wear. I wear the Air
Hey,
Max.
we got
They're
Bear.
great for the bed.
Bear.
Hello, Timmy. OC, how are you all doing tonight?
Finally, we got Bear. Bear,
Finally,
talk to me.
the voice of reason is here.
The voice.
I hope you can hear me fine. I'm on the treadmill working off the Timmies that I had earlier for dinner. So apologize in advance for the sound. But I wanted to come on the stream and I want to apologize to OC and especially to you, Timmy. I went back and I watched the stream with my military advisors, and we came to the conclusion that the tactics were impeccable and in the category of interrogation.
Oh, well, thank you.
You did a good job. It's been a long time since I have interrogated an individual, so I'm a little bit out of practice, I will admit.
Yes.
But you guys did a good job, and I apologize humbly. And I just wanted to say that, get it off my chest, because I was coming on very strong, and that was wrong with me.
Well, Bear, I really appreciate you coming on and acknowledging that we actually, in fact, did an excellent job. You know, we tried our best. We tried our best, and it's very cool.
Yeah,
You
and
guys
we
did an
do
incredible
understand
job.
that in the chat, you're taking a very contrarian position, very opposite to what you're verbalizing now, and you're doing that because you want to reward the audience and the punters who want to naturally come at me and Timmy, and we respect that as well. So keep those really nasty, vicious comments coming in the chat while you're verbalizing your praise for us.
I will do that, OC. I will jump off the stream now. Again, just want to apologize. Please upvote the channel, subscribe, and become a member, and enjoy the content. And once again, I am truly, truly sorry.
Bear, before you leave, what do you think about this sneaker right here?
No. Bear. Before you leave, go ahead. Say the line from Rounders.
Pay the man his money.
Oh. That's worth the membership right there.
Oh, thank you, Bear.
I'm going to clip it and make a ringtone.
Timmy, no cap. These shoes are on God, fire. My God, these are beautiful. No cap.
Oh, thank you. I like these.
Okay.
They look very interesting.
Faye Leg really wants you to look at the Air Max 95. OG Neon and OG Pink Foam. He's insistent. So.
Air Max 95 is they have the air all over the shoes there, but I think the latest Air is just
these are
more comfortable.
Yeah, no, these are expensive.
Yeah, you like things that are a little bit wacky looking with bright colors and crazy designs, right?
Yeah, these are cool, but man, it's $300 or something like that.
Whoa!
eBay,
well, you got 250 already towards them, so just call them the Oshin pair.
Yeah, no, this is like collector stuff. These are cool.
They're
cool.
So try the latest Air Max, the Air Max that came this year. Try write down this
Air Max 95.
No, not 95. Air Max of 2022. You're going to see the latest model they released.
Oh. Man, shoes. This is lifestyle, right? Can we move on to the pillow talk? Good point. Let's just see what was just real quick. It will be what, these? No.
Now you have like a big pump of air in the back.
Yeah. While you guys are talking shoes, let me just say to Brian that David SW price for the VTNR, $47,000 or whatever it is, that's easily $10,000 more than the dealer trade price right now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
even if the secondary reseller is buying it from a dealer with a big markup, that's still a $10,000 margin. If it's sold for 46 or 47,000.
He's got it for 44. Call it 44, and I figure he's got 37, 38 in it, and it's been up for a while. I think he'd let it go for 40, 41.
Yeah.
Tim, look in the chat. I put a link to the shoes that I like, and they're $99.95 on sale. And they got different colors. Yeah, that's the walking/running shoe that I wear.
These are ugly. I'm sorry. These are awful.
Click on the other colors. They got some ugly colors for you. There's a bright yellow one that would match your pink bunny.
Look at these. These actually look really fucking nice. Holy shit. Look at this. Look at this. Brown G4 $5. Hey, Tim, hope you're well. Become a member because we need to look after our fearless leader. Thank you. Thank you so much, Brown G4. I really appreciate it. Oh, by the way, and guys, now there's a new feature. You can gift memberships to other it's random, but there's a new button. You can, if we can get 16 more members, we're gonna unlock another emoji. So I'm gonna be busy working today on some more memberships. So guys, please check it out. Check out gift more. Zachariah, huge shout out to Zachariah Trench, who gifted 20 members earlier today.
That was crazy.
Ridiculous. Took us to the next level. Got Ron the Shrink, $2. Remind Rolex wore a big suit. Oh my god.
Tim, can I ask you a very serious question? And it's Cameron related. Do you feel at all responsible that Cameron failed his economics final as a result of his addiction to watching and participating on your show?
No, I feel no sympathy for Cam.
There's no remorse whatsoever.
Nope.
The guy failed his final.
Absolutely no sympathy. No. I'm sorry. I love Cam, but you know what? He brought it upon himself. He came on, he trashed me, he trashed the show. As much as I like him, you know what? School is hard. I don't blame. You know what? I don't blame him. You know how boring. What was it? Economics?
Yeah.
Yeah, that I remember taking economics. I think I almost failed economics as well. My friend, I invited my friend to my econ class, and he literally fell asleep next to me. So
now, my question about Ken going to be like this. I mean, he trusts Paul, and he trusts you, and he trusts a lot of people that didn't allow them to go to different channels. And my question is going to be, look, I have a YouTube channel. When I want to go to other channels, it's because I want to promote my own channel. He doesn't have a channel. What is his motive?
No, OC doesn't have his own channel. Brian doesn't have his own channel.
Nope.
No, but what is his motive of being so?
I think he just likes talking watches. It's like a cool place to hang out, to have his opinion heard.
It gives him a warm feeling in a special spot where no woman would ever touch him.
Yeah. Maybe also he doesn't have friends, and I don't know.
Or man.
Yeah.
And someday he wants to have a personal lawyer that rides around in a limousine to keep an eye on his trust fund for him.
Exactly.
Oh, sure. By the way, this is Air Max 2021. Right down
Holy
there.
shit! Look at these. These are coming soon on the 29th. How would they even at 10 a.m.? Are these gonna like what? Sold out really quickly or something? How's that work?
Okay, I'm going to send you the link for that. It seems you don't understand me.
This is so cool. What is that? How does that work? Get in line, get the goods. What does that even mean? How do I buy this? Do I have to go to the store?
You have
check
to buy
your phone. This is what I'm talking about, Tim.
you have to have previous sales with the AD, and then you have to put you on the wait list.
This is weightless shoes. Okay, I'll check it later. These look fucking amazing, but yeah, I guess it's limited edition. Okay, I'm gonna need to talk to Cam about those shoes, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna get the other ones. I'm gonna get the other ones. The ones that are easy to get. I don't wanna get sucked down a different rabbit hole.
I worked a little bit across the mall from a Nike store, and we could always tell when they were having some big new release because people would be lining up at 7 a.m. and
you know what? These look also really nice. Look at this. They're a little bit more on the pink side. You see this? These look fucking nice. Wow, it's like red with a bit of a hint of pink and the gold logo.
Is that gonna work well with the bunny ears?
I think so.
Okay.
It looks sick. Coming soon again. Same thing.
Okay.
Never mind. Fuck, it's hard. Getting shoes are hard, guys. Timmy, I can try and get them for you. Versace, if you can try and get them for me, I would really, really appreciate it, man. I want these, the red ones with the gold stitching. If you can get those.
Tim, I have this red that I just send you the video for.
I'm gonna check it out, Marcel. All right, guys, let's talk some watches. Timbo, you are too far down the rabbit hole already. Well, I'm sorry. Just that was.
Hey, we can talk some positive stuff, but you know, I've dealt with David SW and it's been flawless.
By the way, David SW got some amazing new stuff on their website. By the way, guys, if you're just joining, please hit the upvote button. I would really, 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 really appreciate it. Sir Drew's Adventures. We're gonna rescue we're gonna go to Argentina, guys, to pick up a body. And not regular body, it's a Ferrari body.
Timmy, that's my Cartier Santos that I have that they've got on the front right there. And it's $75 more than list price, but David SW doesn't charge you sales tax.
Yeah. You have the same one?
I have the same one.
You're kidding me.
No. You want to wait a minute. Wait. Yeah. I'll be back.
Holy what?
Talk to yourselves. I'll be back.
It's is that a perpetual? It's annual. It's an annual count. No, it's a perpetual. Holy fuck. When did he get this? A Cartier Tortu perpetual calendar, automatic, for 19,000. It's got some beautiful guilloche there. Looks very, very small and wearable. Tim Wright, he said the Santos. Oh, he said the Santos. The Santos. Yes, it is.
Yeah, same one.
It's the same one. Correct. 1 second. Let me bring this back. It is. Oh shoot, you're right. And how much did you pay for yours?
So it's $7,800 retail. I bought it retail from a Cartier from my AD. Yeah, trying to give them some love. And yeah, 7,800 brand new. They came out 3 months ago.
Wow. And you haven't worn it since.
No, I have. In fact, this was one of the watches that I wore for a half a day to give the left-hander a break, and I wore it on the 18th, so the date's set to the 19th. So 3 days ago. Yeah.
Not bad.
And I think we were going out to dinner somewhere, and I was like, I don't want to wear a Rolex there. So, and here's the rubber that it comes with. Comes fresh with rubber.
Yep.
But Timmy, you guys were last week sometime. You guys were going through European watch company stuff online. There was on the chat or on the stream. You guys were discussing European watch. And I can also say I've done a couple of deals with them, and both times just flawless, wonderful people.
Flawless flipping.
Wow.
Flawless flipping with European watch company.
Yep. I didn't flip any hype stuff to them. They really don't. European watch doesn't really do a lot of they don't do a lot of hype pieces. They do more haute horology.
Neo, $2. $2. Watch Talk. Watch Talk. Why isn't there a Santos GMT? That is an interesting question. Yeah.
In order
Yeah,
to
that would
do
be
a
cool if they had a
GMT,
Santos. I mean, I'm not sure if I would buy it, but a Santos with two
Yeah.
hour hands. You know, like some
In
of them
order-
have the hollow hour hand and the solid hour hand to show the 2 time zones.
yeah. Well, my thought is that would have to thicken up the watch, and the Santos is not a real thick watch.
What's this?
My favorite Santos is the skeleton, but it's expensive like hell. I mean,
That's what over 25,000.
yeah, it doesn't justify, I guess, I think it's beautiful, yeah, but it's simple, very, very simple. Only time is not even regulated, by the way, and the price is insane.
You know, like
Cameron's in the
like
chat.
Santos in this
Cameron,
way.
jump on.
Oh, are you talking about like in this fashion? The GMT.
Yep.
Oh no, this is a full on perpetual. But you know,
European
think
European Watch just put one of those up today for wait, let me scroll back to it. $215,000 for that watch.
For this one?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Gray market.
Wow.
I understood that the gray market are in crisis now. What's going on?
Yeah, this is a brand new piece though.
Yeah.
That's a $77,000 watch that on the gray market goes for $215. This is just madness. Hey Drew.
How's it going, fellas? That's a nice watch right there.
Holy fuck.
Look, you did show before the left hand the GMT Rolex for I think was 40 something thousand. So the price did reduce for the first request that they wanted for the watch. I think they wanted something like 80 or 90,000. I think about a month ago or something.
Holy shit. By the way, to comment on, just really quickly let me just close these. I think I will go.
Guys, I'm going to jump off. I might see you on the after show. Have a good night.
Okay.
Have a good night.
See you on the after show.
Yeah.
I think the reason they don't have the Santos GMT, because they're probably Cartier is not experienced at making the GMT movement. Probably.
No, they had a GMT in the Roadster. They've had a dual time.
What did it look like?
The Cartier
Wow,
Roadster.
I didn't see this version. This is actually nice.
See, Tim, the problem is this case is curved. The front's curved, so you'd have to add some real thickness to it to add another hand in there.
Yeah, well, I think the road. Well, I don't even see it. Where's the GMT? But I think it was an in-house movement for the GMT.
Probably not.
They don't have in-house movement, and I think for the Santas they have to put in it's a much thinner case.
Well,
much thinner. So, is this a GMT?
Yeah, no, they
Yeah,
create Tim. They create an in-house movement for the Santos. I think about 2 years ago.
Yeah, but not with the
movement,
GMT, not with the GMT function.
GMT, no, GMT,
Yeah.
no.
So I think it's coming. The GMT for the Santos, not yet, but you can see here this Roadster. That's a GMT extra large. That has to be extra large. Look how thick this Roadster is.
It's definitely not an impossible task for Cartier.
No, it's not an impossible task when the Richemont group.
Wait, no. It might be. It actually might be, because we're talking about mass production. Okay, so Cartier, yes, they're good at making. So, for example, you saw that skeleton, but that's not a mass-produced movement. That's
maybe
actually
it's a prototype. They might release a prototype. It's possible.
I think
What do
I
you think?
think it's like the Santos movement. It's mass-produced movement.
Yeah.
Everything, all other movements that they have,
Yeah.
they're non-mass-produced. What's this?
Banana with the cream.
Okay.
Cream.
Okay.
Roommate's taking care of you and making you healthy.
No, actually, I bought for her.
Banana, cucumber, spinach.
I bought for her the. That's how I spent the super chats. I bought her the. Well, it's not focusing because there's another face there. But banana, cucumber, spinach, kale, lemongrass. That's the smoothies.
Ooh.
Anyways,
Oh,
enjoy.
nice.
Yeah, it's good. Looks good.
Yeah.
Enjoy, man. But Neo, the three-hander, he is busy giving tugs for extra econ credit. Who? And Neo $2. The Santos is a pilot watch. Good point. Yeah, good
The
point. So
original
it would
pilot
make sense to have a GMT version of it,
Mhm.
but again, they would have to come up with a movement that's not gonna fail because the GMT, if they're gonna go GMT, they want to have something reliable. Look at the Black Bay. There's a Black Bay GMT. When that came out, it had so many problems. The date wheel would get stuck. There was a lot of issues with it. So I think they're probably working on it. But
Look, I could request something more simple. If you can have a watch, even without the GMT, just an independent hour hand that they move independently.
But they'd have to thicken up the case dramatically, and the Santos is a relatively slim case for the watch.
Also to independently move the hour hand, also for that function.
But they also have access to all of the movements that JLC makes because it's the same company, so they can get JLC's got some of the best movements sitting around there.
No, I have my Panorite that of course is not a GMT, but it behave like a GMT when you move the independent the hour hand. You know, like you just jump in the hour.
Mr. Zoso Roadster was made with GMT movement. Yep. Well, this is what we have here. But this is not, I don't think this is in-house movement. That's the problem. Mr. Zoso, this movement would be too thick for the current Santos case.
Yeah.
That's where the
This
problem
Santos actually is a nice Santos.
Is it a rumor? Timepiece Esquire, Tim, is the rumor that Nico and Rolex wear the same size suit? It's true. It's not a rumor. It is actually, it's true. It's a fact. It's a well-known fact, guys.
I think this is the best Santos you can get. Sorry, this is the best Cartier you can get from Cartier for a good price because the other Cartiers are quite expensive. The Santos and the Tank, they are quite expensive.
Diego, Ron, I believe it may be a reissue. Breaking news. Would you rather fight 5 Oshin-sized Nico or 1 Nico-sized Oshin? Pasha as well. Yep, there was. I think, but that was like a quartz. It might have been quartz. At this point, Rolex does not FWU anymore, Tim. What does that even mean?
Fight
What is
with you.
What?
Fight with you.
Ah.
He ain't playing with you.
Look, I still like Rolex. Rolex is a really, really, really cool guy. I really respect him and love him. So
always good contributions to the channel. Always fun to listen to, as opposed to some other people.
Yeah, it is.
He also pick up a new watch, right? He was picking up, I think, Omega something, right?
When?
Rolex, I think. No, I
Where?
think Speedy or something. I think he talked to you about this, I think, before. That he picking up a Speedy or something.
I mean, I don't remember. It was a while back, but maybe. I don't remember though. He's a cool guy though. It's really unfortunate that he took all the whatever the criticism, etc. So far.
He will come back. He will come back. People come and
Rolex,
go.
come back. We love Rolex. He's a cool guy. He needs a break. From time to time, everybody needs a break from this hobby. You know what I mean? It's everybody needs a break. Mr. Zoso, you can get a Pasha GMT automatic for 2K. It's nothing.
Ooh.
Timepiece Esquire, Lolix's suit has become one of the best memes in the Timmyverse. There's a lot of jokes that came out of that that are very, very funny. I gotta tell you. At this point, Lolix, yeah. Lolix telling Mike the Snake that he needs to stop being so sensitive about the chat and ignore the comments, but he can't take his own advice.
Tim, you believe that the Grand Seiko going to be important like the Swiss watches, like Rolex or
Don't be delusional, Marcelo. Grand Seiko will never be like that.
exactly.
Grand Seiko is just a mass-produced brand. They're doing watches for different reasons. They're great little they're great watches, but they're not like they're never going to be collectible. The brand just has completely different identity, I think.
Yeah, no, look, I had a chance to speak with somebody very high and important in Seiko here, and hypothetically, I was holding myself not to laugh, but B said that his target, their target now is to compete with Rolex.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, serious. I'm not
The
joking.
delusional
Exactly
fantasy.
Yeah,
Who was
yeah.
this guy? Come on.
I cannot say, but very, very important in Seiko. Let's put it this way.
Timepiece Esquire, hell has officially frozen over. Marcelo is the one bringing us back to the watch talk when everyone else is talking nonsense. Wow. We love Marcelo.
But
Marcelo.
what you would tell him, that would be bad.
Yeah, I mean the problem with Grand Seiko is that they like as
The
Alex
design,
points
the
out,
design.
they just release a limited edition every single month, and
Yeah.
it's like when you first see Grand Seiko, it's very cool. You're like, oh wow, this new Grand Seiko is cool, but then you see them. Let's say if you bought one, you fell for it, you bought one, and then next month you see they release something newer, even cooler, and then they release something newer, even cooler yet again, and then yet again. And then you feel like a douchebag for buying their previous model if they release a new model that's even cooler, even better next month. So
You look like iWatch.
I mean, that's the problem with they're evolving the brand so fast that it's like you feel bad for like for example, why would I go out and buy this watch right here? Like if I'm on a limited budget, if I know that in 6 months they're going to release something even better, so I might wait 6 months and buy the next cool thing. But by that
You know
6
what
months,
is?
you start thinking the same thing, right? Like, wait a minute, why should I buy this if I can wait another 6 months? So and then the next 6 months never comes because every 6 months is the next 6 months.
And
Look, the problem is
their bracelets suck.
And the bracelets suck.
It does, and the other problem that they have is they try to push how we say leftovers that they have in the market, even in new models, how we say, because they're not new. For example, the new spring drive that is 5 day spring drive that was released in 2020 in the diver version that they released. They released the 5 days the spring drive. Until now, they still pushing the normal string, the 72-hour spring drive that they have as leftovers in new models. They don't even put that new movement. The new movement, I think they're going to push it. I don't know for how many years.
Research and development is a lot of money for a company. You know that, right? So to save money and be more efficient, they reuse the same movements for different models. So that's just typical for what a company does when they get bigger.
Gotcha. Well, guys, thank you for watching the pre-show. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna go get the dinner. I'm gonna go get dinner
And get paid to eat.
Get paid to eat. Get paid to eat. Really appreciate. Huge shout out to Zachariah Trench for buying 20 members. 20 members, a membership gift. Guys, thank you so much. Before you leave, please hit the upvote button. I will really appreciate it. I will really appreciate it. Become members if you can. Please become members. We need 16 more members to unlock another emoji. We'll try to make a bear emoji. Yeah, I'm gonna try to bring you guys more exciting wristwatch content. J Wright 2 pounds. Is Drew still aspiring to get the 6006G black dial?
He's muted.
Maybe we're gonna find out on the next exciting episode of Tim Wright live stream.